Many people struggle to continuously improve at sales because they're viewing it the wrong way. And this simple mindset shift is going to make a world of a difference when it comes to how quickly you can pick up new skills. It starts with how people approach learning the skill set. A lot of people, when you talk to them about what they do to actually get better, the main things they focus on is theory. They focus on learning what to say. They focus on all of the objection handling techniques. They focus on all of the specific questions they should ask throughout the call. They focus on how to actually present their product in the best way. They spend 90% of the time trying to learn these one-liners. And then what happens is when they get on a sales call, they struggle to actually perform because the one-liners fall flat. Their mind blanks out and everything that they thought they learned, everything that they thought they knew, doesn't actually translate into the live call. And like I said at the beginning, it's because of how they view learning sales. Now, the one mindset shift I want you to make in order to massively improve your ability to learn, your ability to actually have these things you learn translate into the live call is stop viewing sales as like studying for a test and start viewing it as a sport. Treat getting better at sales how an athlete would treat getting better at their craft. Instead of treating it like studying for a test in school, don't sit there and try to read your notes, learn your lines, and play this memorization game so that you can take these words and these paragraphs into the sales call. Instead, treat it like an athlete whose main focus is to build muscle memory. You don't want to memorize word for word objection handling scripts. You want to be able to naturally enter a flow state where you can handle any objection that comes your way without having to memorize what to say when certain thing comes up. You want it to be natural. You want it to be smooth. You want it to sound like authentically you. And you can't do that when you're trying to memorize someone else's words. Like I said, a lot of people, they look online, they watch YouTube videos, they find a guru that says, hey, use this objection handle to always handle the money objection, right? And then they try to take that directly into their calls and wonder why it falls flat, wonder why it doesn't work as well, because they haven't taken the time to ingrain it so it's natural, so it flows for them specifically. That would be like a pro athlete trying to do nothing but watch game tape 80% of the time, actually practice 20% of the time, and then think they can go out into the game and perform high-level complex moves. That's like watching someone 360 dunk over and over and over again in different YouTube videos and then thinking, I'm just going to go straight into a game and then perform a 360 dunk when I've never actually done it before in practice. If you want to improve in sales, 90% of your time should be spent building muscle memory. 90% of your time should be spent doing mock calls, practicing your objection handles, practicing how to be light on your feet, light on your toes, be able to handle anything that comes your way. Not necessarily practicing the line by line, the word for word scripts, but practicing to be comfortable in the moment, practicing to be collected enough to handle anything that gets thrown at you. Role playing with a partner that will keep you on your toes the whole time. Learn lines, learn scripts here and there for inspiration, but until you've practiced something 1,000 times, a couple hundred times, don't even think about trying it in the call. It's like, again, trying to bring a high-level, complex, athletic movement into the game when you haven't even practiced it in practice yet. There's a reason why you see athletes do all of these crazy moves in practice that they would never take to the actual game, because they haven't brought their muscle memory, their flow state, their natural ability to a level that they can confidently do it 100 out of 100 times in a game setting. Change your mindset when it comes to how you learn sales. Flip the script, 80-20, with the 80 being you saying things over and over again, practicing it over and over again, getting used to being able to handle the randomness that can come up on a sales call and the nuance that you can deal with when dealing with different people. The script is a good starting point. The script is a good guideline, but you want to be at a place where you can naturally flow off of the script and be fully present with the person. Enter your flow state on your sales calls. Your mind should never go to, what did my script say? What was I supposed to say next? You should naturally just have the conversation. The person can tell when you're being scripted. Don't do it. It's not going to work. Think about sales how a pro athlete would think about honing their craft. Hope that helps. Leave a like if it did. Comment on the video if you have any thoughts on this. I'll see you in the next one.